Flappers?
Flappers? Flappers sounds like the place that a woman works when she's too old for Hooters.
Some kind of dirty about it, ain't it? Like we say, no bit flappers.
Il était chuteux, on s'entend. Le centre Bekiti, Jean et Vincent, et of flappers, chuteux, predominantly white crowd.
So we bootleg the comedy show? Instead of flappers comedy, it's snappers comedy.
So I said, they said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm going to walk into Flappers. I'm going to try out some material. Do you want to come in? And he went...
Voice change and everything. Hello, Flappers! What's up, bro? How you doing? Are those the cookies that were telling me about, the Flappers cookies? Are they really delicious? Yeah, I can afford them also.
Paging Barber from Flappers. Next time, drop checks at the end. Fluffy will wait.
Why can't I come see you while I'm playing this weekend in Burbank? Where are you playing? Flappers. What's that? What's that is the most popular response to your stupid club name.
By the way, Flappers makes perfect sense, Jeff. Come on, you know, a comedy act is he's flapping around. With the ideas are being flapped around. Even think about it, it makes sense. Like, you gonna blog about it? Am I gonna be on like a split screen tomorrow? On the local news? Comedy, can it go too far last night at Flappers?
Why do comedy clubs have to continue advertising? You're already in here. We've paid. Leave us alone. Can we watch a show? No, we want you to remember. Don't have a name that people are embarrassed to say where they were. That, you know, it just doesn't sound... What'd you do last night? We went to a club. Where? Where'd you go? Place. It was a comedy club. Oh, really? Which one? In the Valley. Place in the Valley. Flappers? Yes, Flappers. I went to Flappers.
I get up at about 6. I make my coffee. I wake him up at about 6:15. And every time I wake him up, he goes, and he makes, I'm like, whoa! Whoa! He goes, is it morning time? I go, yes. And he goes, how many in a row is that? I'm like, who's giving LSD to my child? They're all in a row, Stephen Hawking. Do you really want to go through this? How time operates? It's a human invention. We couldn't figure out how long it was until we saw the other caveman, so we created, fuck it, it's morning time. And we have breakfast and we drive to school together. And we have great conversations on the way to school. And now that he's 8, he sits in the front seat. And that's a big moment for a father and a son when you're no longer looking in that mirror, when he's just sitting right next to you. It's pretty cool. And it's also very odd because the only time there's a guy in that seat in my truck, we're usually sharing a joint. It's either my wife or me and a buddy on the way to a Dodger game, like, Kershaw. And I look over and there's 8-year-old, and I'm like, there's no way he's holding, right?
Because you get to come to places like this. Almost did not make it here tonight. Got a little delayed, DUI. I was coming down here. And by the time I came up with the directions bell money, it was almost time to be on. A little scary, but glad to be here. It's a very, very nice theater, fire shop. I've been here before. I've always liked it. We have great staff working here. Labels, they're doing a great job. And apparently, from what I'm told, this used to be a movie theater for us, and they shoot a lot of movies here. And a great place to bring a date here, Bob. I've seen a lot of places before. This is a good place to bring a date. Now, we've got some people here for our dates tonight. 2 couples. Yeah? Okay, good-looking couple right here. Very happy looking. And why not? He seems like a nice guy, pedophile. Some people aren't. He seems like a nice guy, psycho. And look at you. Wow, girl. You are a money cracker. Look at you. Really know how to put yourself together, Botox.
Welcome to Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant, where we're still celebrating the repeal of prohibition. We kindly ask that you respect our 2-item minimum and please turn off all cell phones and noisy electronic devices during the show. As a courtesy to the performers and the guests sitting near you, there are no videos, photos, streaming or texting of any kind allowed in the showroom. Please fill out the raffle form located in your table caddy next to the clip light that you can click on if you need food or beverage service during the show. The restrooms are located to the left of the showroom under the exit sign. Also, please remember there is absolutely no talking allowed during the show. Loud talkers and disruptors will kindly be asked to leave. And now, are you ready for a great show? I can't hear you. Are you ready for a great show?
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your musical hosts, The Show!
Thank you. Thank you, Staples Center.
Yes.
This feels nice.
All the way in the rafters.
Yes, up top. That feels good up there.
All right.
We are The Show.
Yes,
that is the
we
name
are.
of our band. Thank you for being here this evening. All my friends came because it's my birthday.
It
Thank you. It's 21, baby, yeah. It's the only reason they're here. It's the only way I can get them to come out and see us anymore. Is by guilting them and telling them it's my birthday. I lied. I'm actually born in August, so this isn't even close. We are The Show. I am Adam.
And I'm Sean.
And we're here to fuck your ear for a little bit. Be a little sampler before we get to the main course, which is Kristin Key, so give it up for her.
Yes, absolutely. All night you're going to be rocked with the dulcet tones of comedy music.
Yeah, right in your fuckhole ear. And strap in, you guys in the front. You guys are in the splash zone, so get ready. We come a lot.
On this first song, speaking of which,
he's clapping for the come on all of the front row here.
Right.
He's like,
right
do
off
it.
the bat.
Give it to him. I want to see it.
I don't need foreplay. I need the end now. This song is a cautionary tale on why it is so important to have proper lighting at a nightclub. Otherwise, something like this could happen to any one of you. It's a love song. It's called Rosé.
Sipping on some rosé.
First class.
Let's pop a bottle. Yeah, we going out tonight, girl. That's our motto. Yeah, we feeling so fly.
So fly.
In these leopard suits. Yeah, that's when I spotted you.
Hey, girl.
Hey, pretty lady, what's your name? Got the singular sensation that I've seen your face. Let me slide a little closer, let me be your mister. Oh, fuck me, shit, you're my sister. And I'm hitting on my sister in the back of the club. Lights are low, man, I'm so fucked up. Give a guy a break for an honest mistake. Can't believe I hit on my sister today.
What?
I don't know.
Why was she even there, dude?
I don't know. Let me talk to her. What you doing out? Girl, you're underage. Need to get your ass home and get the fuck up to my face. I ain't gonna say not a damn thing. See, I fucked up too. I tried to kiss your face and I'm feeling dirty. Need a bubble bath.
Ew.
Oh no, never mind. Bubble bath sounds bad.
Gross.
Take some acid, pour it in my eyes. Make me go blind. Yes, I realize that I'm hitting on my sister in the back of the club. Lights are low, man. I'm so fucked up. Give a guy a break for an honest mistake. Can't believe I hit on my sister today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we all gotta know.
Yeah, what's up?
What happened next?
See, she wiggled to the left, then she wiggled to the right, then she brought it full circle and she wiggled it all night. Then she got my balls and a handful of my dick, and she wiggled it and she jerked it, then she tried to spit on it. I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. I didn't do that. I'm trying to ride the rhythm and I'm trying to ride the rap.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to Game of Thrones your sister. Gross!
Hitting on my sister in the back of the club. Lights are low, man, I'm so fucked up. Give a guy a break for an honest mistake. Can't believe I hit on my sister today. Right out of the oven. Fresh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. How you guys feeling down here in the front row?
Hey, you
Good?
too. Hey,
Nice.
everybody.
Awesome.
Oh,
Sweet.
Fantastic.
You guys ever been in a bad relationship? She literally just went like,
No one in the room has. Definitely not.
like it was
you two.
yesterday or some shit. Just don't start with me right now.
Oh my god.
I came to laugh, you ass fuck.
I just had my kombucha. Leave me alone.
Make some noise if you hate your ex.
All right.
Nice and loud from you. Those of you that didn't make any noise,
your ex was making noise for you.
just want to know how that works out.
You
That
were
is
the
a two-way
problem.
street. Someone's always happy. Someone's always sad.
It was your fault.
So Sean and I have exes that can fuck themselves, and so we wrote this love song for them.
And we're going to sing it from the guy's perspective, but I'm sure a lot of you ladies can sympathize, empathize, and will realize how we feel. This love song is called Stairway to Heaven.
I wish that my ex would fall down some stairs. I wish that my ex would fall down some stairs. And I wish that my ex would fall down some stairs. I wish, I wish, I wish. Y'all having fun tonight? Good. Now you see, this is something that people can relate to. We're just assholes, so we wrote a song about it. I wish that my ex would fall down some stairs. I'm not saying die, just to down some stairs. And maybe she could trip at the tippity top in front of lots of people and her top falls off. Oh, I wish that my ex would go falling down a flight of stairs. I wish that my ex would fall down some stairs and maybe pop her shoulder out. I wish I was there, and I'd be pointing and I'm laughing as she's stumbling down, and then she smacks her face, yeah, on the ground. And oh, I wanna see my ex go tumbling down a flight of stairs. Let's go, Sean! Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sean Dury. I wish that my ex would fall down some stairs. How it happens, I just don't care. And I could do it myself, yeah, behind her back and put my 12-inch boot, yeah, and I'm her crack. And oh, I wanna kick my ex, yeah, down a fucking flight of stairs. Yes, I do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For going
passed
on that
our test.
Horrible journey with us, all of you horrible humans.
We're going to sing another love song.
Another love song. This one's...
there's a lot of stuff to learn. Yeah, it's a lesson.
And it's... the guys will thank us for this one. And the ladies just...
enjoy, I guess.
Take a note.
This love song is called David Duchovny.
David Duchovny, in case you read that. You got it. Hello, beautiful, it's time to unwind. It's been a day, could use some wine. And I won't bore you with the drama in my life, but I could really use a BJ tonight. When was the last time you sucked my dick? It's been a month or 2 or 3 or 6. And I'm not complaining, no, I'm just saying could really use a BJ tonight. And if I had my choice, yes, I'd make it really gross. And those are the kind that I love the most. You talk a little shit and then you maybe show a tit. And you say I'm rude, I say I'm a dude with a dick. And I'm not trying, no, to offend you, but I could really use a BJ from you. And it's not crazy, no, it's a human nature. Girl, if you do it, then I'll return the favor and I'll go downstairs, cunnilingus in the air, and tag you're it. Please pull down my underwear. And now we're talking about that oral sex. But guess who's coming? Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming next?
That'd be me.
Yep.
Followed by you.
Yep.
Followed by X-Files. We got one more, and then we're going to bring on
Kristin.
Yes, and her band.
Her band. She's got an album. It's all very exciting.
Very exciting.
This is a love song that we wrote about wasting time.
Yeah. If you like to waste time, make some noise. All right, good. We got some fellow lazy people.
All the rest of you are just
in the room.
super productive fucking people all the
Every day.
time. Every moment of your life, you're just like, gotta do shit.
Still
Gotta do more
cutting your
shit.
own granola.
Come
I don't know
on
what you do
now.
all day. Well, this song is about our favorite way to waste time. And some people like to play video games, some people like to go on a walk, but we like something else. It's a love song.
My wife is always yapping about. My mom always told me, son, go outside. You got to do something with your stupid life. She told me I could do anything if I just follow my dreams. A pilot, a painter, a candlestick maker, a stripper, a lawyer, or the undertaker. None of these things ever appealed to me. My favorite thing will always be jerking off. It's something that I do. It's jerking off alone in my room. I'm a master of my trade. Don't get in my way, 'cause I'll be jerking off and every single day. Hey! Super weird to point to a bunch of dudes that clapped about jerking off.
My daddy always told me, son, be a man. Get yourself together and make a plan. Find a wife, start a family, have some children for your mama and me. A son or a daughter, and family vacations, a house and a mortgage, and no more PlayStations. None of these things ever appealed to me. My favorite thing will always be, yep, jerking off. It's something that I do. It's jerking off in a Starbucks bathroom. I'm a master of my trade. Don't get in my way, 'cause I'll be jerking off, sipping a latte. Hey! My wife is always yapping about something she read or something that happened to her stupid friends. And I'm not saying I'm not listening, but blah, 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 I'm not listening. And she could say this and she could say that, help with the laundry and take out the trash. None of these things ever appeal to me. My favorite thing will always be jerking off. It's something that I do. It's jerking off alone in my room.
I'm a master of my trade. Don't get in my way, 'cause I'll be jerking off in every single day. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock.
Everybody!
It's Vaseline
and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. Acapella! Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. Thank you very much. Are you guys ready to keep this train going?
Yeah.
A couple quick things before we bring up the band. If you do have to use the restroom, it's right out there.
Pee-pee-poo-poo, that way.
Pee-pee-poo-poo. If you need more drinks and more food, which you do need more drinks and more food,
There's
hit
a
that
little
little flashlight on the
the thing.
table settings. The server will come over. And last, there's a little raffle thing. Fill it out, and we'll do a raffle at the end.
$1 million.
But don't worry about it right now, because
That's
we
not
are
true.
bringing on...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing on. This is really sweet. She asked us to do this personally, so I feel very, very excited. We really, 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 really love this woman. She is amazing. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. She's got an album coming
Tonight.
out June 30th. Songs in the Key of Kristin. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the amazing, incredibly talented Kristin Key and her band.
This is exciting. Thank you guys so much for coming. We did a Facebook live video yesterday, and we asked people to name the band because we didn't have a band name. And so, I know, it was real sad. And so then people commented, and I said, whoever gets the most likes, that gets to name that band. And now I hate the band name. So I'm Kristin Key, and these are the Keytones. Or the Keynotes or something shitty, I don't know. I wanted it to be Kristin and the Dirty Hookers, or like Kristin Key and the Butt Plugs would have been fun too. But we're Kristin Key and the Keynotes or something queer. So I hate it too. Thank you very much for participating in my hate. But it's nice to see so many familiar faces. Thank you to all my friends that came out, and my wife is here, and that's great. And all my little misfit toys on the front row. It's so good to see you guys. If you don't know each other, let's do a little audience trust building exercise. Everybody, just grab the person next to you, especially if you don't know them and they're a different color. Yeah, just grab the person next to you and just go ahead and make them feel comfortable. Just like lick the side of their necks. That always makes me feel good. Yeah. All right, this opening song on the album. The album comes out June 30th, and I do have copies of it available tonight. This is the only place you can get them, so after the show, you can come by and see me. You can buy one. If you get an album, give me your email address, and we'll put it down, and you'll get you'll get the digital download the second it comes out. First song is about friendship and about how the bonds of friendship can be tested after a long time in the car. This song is called Road Trip. Well, you and me, we're going on a road trip. I packed my bags and got my selfie stick. I hope you got a good pair of sunglasses, 'cause you and me about to see some. Shut the window, the AC's on. Don't touch the radio, I like that song. Sit back and relax, I got this, it's my car. We're going on a road trip, a road trip. Well, stay awake and talk to me while I drive. If we don't stop, we can be there by 5. You already have to pee, okay, we'll stop, that's fine with me. Just make it quick, we don't have time for you to take a. Shut the window, the AC's on. Don't touch the radio, I like that song. snacks, turkey and a bag of chips. And how did I not know you dipped? I think it's great that you like that song, and I think it's even better that you want to sing along. But your voice is as bad as it is strong. How did you get all the words wrong? It's baby got back, it doesn't begin. I like big butts in a can of limes. It's not even close. Well, at least you tried. Gotta stop singing, I mean it, quit before I up and lose my. Shut the window, the AC's on. Don't touch the radio, I like that song. Sit back and relax. I got this, it's my car. We're going on a road trip. A road trip. Well, make yourself right at home. I see you already did. When you took your shoes and socks off, now my whole car smells like feet and you and shoes and socks sticking up my car with nacho breath and Dorito farts. Light a match, maybe eat a mint. What's that new smell? Oh, you're a piece of shit. Oh my God, open a window, dude. Wasn't me, it had to be you. It's so bad I think I'm gonna puke. It smells like a cigar threw up seafood. Oh man, I've had it, I tried, but get the hell up out of my ride before I commit homicide. I'll make it look like an accident. I'll push you out of the car and into a ditch, or I'll poison your drink and make you take a sip. Oh man, you drove me to this, and we've only been in the car for 15 minutes? Wait, what'd you just say? You want to pay for all the gas? Okay. Roll the window down if it makes you feel better, and pick a new song. I'm into whatever. Sit back and relax. We got this. My car's your car. We're on a road trip. A road trip. Roll the window down if it makes you feel better, and pick a new song. I'm into whatever. Sit back and relax. You got this. My car's your car. We're on a road trip. We're on a road trip. We're on a road trip. Lucky enough, I don't know how long you guys been doing what you do? How long you been a pianist, Alex? 25 years? What do you got?
24.
24 years? What about you, Nick? 33. And Dan? Too long? I got 17. That's 17 years, 24, 25, 33 that we haven't had office jobs. I think that deserves a round of applause. There are some perks and some setbacks. The perks are we get to play awesome places, get to hang out with cool people, stay up late. Drawbacks, money. I'd say money. Got a lot of friends that have office jobs. They make a lot more money than I do, but thank you. Is that better? I think the number one complaint I get from all my friends that have great office jobs, they complain that when they want to poop, they're scared to take a poop at work. This song's called Poop at Work. You get to work, and it's on your mind. How can you get ahead when you're thinking with your behind? You've had a cup of coffee and it's starting to kick in. But there's only one bathroom and the walls are paper thin. Well, go ahead, poop at work. Think of it as a company perk. How can you be a number one unless you make a number two? Here's what you do. You do. You take a poop at work. Well, it's your duty to your booty to lighten your load. So log a couple minutes on the boss's commode. Stick it to the man and take your time while you're doing your business on the company dime. And go ahead, poo at work. Think of it as a company perk. How can you be a number one unless you make a number two? Here's what you do. You do. You take a poo at work. Well, there's so many places we're all afraid to poo. On a plane, on a date, at church or at school. But everybody does it, there's no need to blush. When the queen takes a crap, it's called a royal flush. Royal flush. And go ahead and take a poo. Get rid of what's inside of you. Be proud of what your ass produces. Now you're an ace at dropping deuces. Take a poo, a boom boom. Drop the kids off at the pool. Just go ahead and It's a true story. Hi. Sorry, I do stand-up. I don't like awkward silences, so you guys talk for a second. Guys, thank you I like my hair too, Chloe. Thank you for saying so. Oh, shit. That's the nicest thing you could say to a person. Yeah, are you a pretty romantic crowd as a group? Yes and no, little highs and lows? Yeah. Chloe, yeah, right there. Hey, Kelly. I don't usually write love songs, but I had to. Well, it's like when life happens to you, when you fall in love, you wanna sing about it. We met at a deli. This song is called Sandwich. Sitting there on the counter looking fine as fine could be. Just to look at you with my eyes causes something deep inside of me to start rumbling. Your buns are fresh, and it moves my soul just to know that they're whole wheat. Lovely loaves, and in between you got meat and cheese stacked deliciously. I'm in love with a sandwich, yeah, that's my sandwich. Oh, it's not a burger or a sandwich, no, it's my mustard-loving sandwich. Oh, so jump into my mouth hole, get inside, it's warm and tasty. Every day I want you more and more inside of me. Open up while I give you a little head of lettuce. So much you to savor. Grey poop on onion, tomato. Makes a menage a trois of flavor when you're in love with a sandwich. Yeah, that's my sandwich. Oh, it's not a burger or a sandwich. No, it's my muffin lettuce sandwich. Yeah, you can make them out of anything. Peanut butter, jelly, Philly cheesesteak. Pastrami, corned beef, I don't care. You can take a sandwich anywhere, like in your car, on a treadmill. One hand on my lunch, one hand on the wheel. Bacon, lettuce, onion, cheese. Sandwich, will you marry me? I'm getting married to a sandwich, yeah. That's my sandwich. Oh, it's not a burger or a sandwich. No, it's my muffin lettuce sandwich. Oh, then we'll live happily, my sandwich family. I'll get knocked up and then we'll have a little hoagie. I'm in love with a sandwich, yeah, that's my sandwich. Oh, it's not a burger, I'm sandwich, no. Yum. Yeah. 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 If I had a time machine, and since you asked, thank you for asking what I would do with it. If I had a time machine, are those fries good? Yeah, order the fries. I would go back and order the fries. Yeah, we had the meatloaf. Don't do that. If I had a time machine, I would go back to the 80s, is what I would do. I would go back, because I spent some time in the 80s, you know. I was born in 1980. So I spent a little time there, but I didn't get to do anything fun in the 80s, you know? Like I didn't get to have a rat-ass mullet in the 80s, because my mom wouldn't let me, fucking Bonita. God damn it. And I didn't get to, I don't know, I didn't go to any bars and, do coke off the toilet with a rat-ass mullet in the 80s. But more than anything, I didn't get to have a classic 80s love affair. And if I could, I would go back in time and I would fall in love in the 80s. This song is called Love in the 80s. I wish that I could rewind back in time and fall in love in the 80s. You could Marty McFly me away in a time machine. We could pop the collars on our new jean jackets and a Reebok pump up our Elizabeth shoes. You'd say, yo girl, your leg warmers are rad, and I'd say, gag me with a spoon. So love me like it's the 80s, and you'll be my 80s baby, and I'll be your 80s lady. Getting crazy with you lady in the 80s, baby. Cause we'd meet across the roller rink as we couple skate to Purple Rain. We talk about how things are gay and retarded, cause like Cusack in the 80s you could say anything. We'd go fast like times at Richmond High and get hotter than St. Elmo's fire. Our love could build a rocket with a can of Pepsi and a toothpick like MacGyver. So love me like it's the 80s, and you'll be my 80s baby, and I'll be your 80s lady. Getting crazy in the 80s with your lady baby. Frankie says relax, so take your high tops off. While we watch Swayze and listen to Foreigner. In the 80s you could leave your baby in the backseat of your car. But nobody puts baby in a corner. And I would have the time of my life, watching Family Ties, dancing footloose. You're my Top Gun, talk to my goose. You can't handle the truth. That might have been the 90s. We'd fall in love in the 80s, when guys were guys that looked like ladies. You wax me on, I'll wax you off. Yeah, I like totally to the max. You work on your mullet and I'll crimp my hair real rad, and we'll play with Rubik's Cubes and watch my two dads. I used a whole can of hairspray, now I smell like Aquanet. So you can put the top down on your little red Corvette. Love me like it's the 80s, and I'll be your 80s baby. Make a mixtape for you lady. Now we're dating couples skating through the 1980s. You're my baby, I'm your lady. I don't know if you saw Chris nailing that guitar lick there. That was the first time that you fucking nailed it. Just wanted everybody to know it was when it counted. Yeah, I noticed. That's great. I have a lot of hobbies. Since we're talking about me, you brought it up. It was you who started it. You brought it up. So I have a lot of hobbies. I love to crochet. Shut the fuck up. I like to watch movies. I like to read. But during everything I do in life, I'm always wishing that I was asleep. This song is called Wishing I Was Asleep. All day I daydream about being asleep. Everywhere I go, I'm counting sheep. I'll think about the pillow laying on my bed, and now it feels so soft and squishy underneath my sleepy head. And then I realize I'm driving and I'm just about to hit a Jeep. Their horn goes beep. Beep, beep, I'm wishing I was still asleep. Beep, beep, I'm wishing I was still asleep. The morning may have sunny skies, but it's a cold, dark hell when I open my eyes. Nothing on the planet could be worse than a bright and shiny up and at a morning person. Say good morning to me. I dare you to try. You're gonna die. Meanwhile, I'm dying to go back to sleep. I'll kill someone if I don't get a coffee or tea. Don't talk to me in the car. I wish I was asleep during traffic. I'm thinking about sleep at work. Sometimes I fall asleep at the dentist. I wanna sleep all day. What can I say? I wanna sleep all day. Last night I had a crazy dream where I was me but in a different bed, but I was asleep. In my dream I dreamt another dream. I was sleeping and my silly dreaming dream just kept on repeating. I had a nice dream about a nap on a sofa, then I had a bad dream where I woke up from a coma. Hey, hey, hey. I wanna sleep all day. Coma's the way to sleep all day. No more brainwaves at the movies. I just came here to sleep during dinner. I wanna sleep on my food back at your place. Oh my God, is that your bed during sex? I'm already asleep on a speedboat. I'll fall asleep fast in a hot air balloon. Up and up, I'll fall asleep in a jacuzzi. I'll take a little snoozy everywhere I go. I'm thinking about sleep. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. How's it going? Yeah? Just living the dream? Yeah? Doing good? Hey, Jackie. How's life? Yeah, what'd you have? Yeah, was it good? Okay. Instant Yelp review. Boom. Meh. When we were recording this album, we had sushi stop almost every day, and it was predictably meh. Yeah, every time. Oh, yeah, we switch instruments. We do, yeah. So, I don't have any kids, mainly because I hate them. But I mean, there's more to it than that. I think I'm too mature. or like, I just think I'm too old to have kids up here, you know, not down there. Down there, I could make a baby, you know, I could make a badass baby. Like, my baby could kick your baby's ass. Like, if there was some sort of, like, intramural baby competition, like a bare-knuckle boxing match, like a little octagon, 2 babies enter, 1 baby leaves, that's my fucking baby. Just saying I'm too mature up here to have a baby. Do I know you? No, it's just, I think a young mom can remember what it's like to be a child, and my brain has gotten a little jaded. I've lost the zest for youth. And it was kind of when I was looking back at classic fairy tales that I kind of discovered this. I can't see them as the stories that they were. I look at them through an adult's pair of eyes now. And there's a couple of tracks like this on the album. This one is just called Snow White. Fairy tales aren't always how you remember them. Snow White might have been anemic. That would explain her ghostly pale exterior. She lived in the woods with a bunch of little people, and she talked to the animals. What a weird, pasty girl, pasty girl. She talked to squirrels. Let's skip ahead to the part where she eats the apple. It's a poison piece of fruit she gets from a strange old lady in the woods. Snow White was pretty, but she was obviously stupid, and she ended up dying, and the cause of death was fruit, and death by fruit, death by fruit. Fruit, do-do-do-do, death by fruit, death by fruit. Well, fruit, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Now, here comes everybody's favorite part of the story. Snow White is rescued from death by a guy in the woods, slipping her the tongue when he just found out she was dead. See, fairy tales aren't always how you remember them. The story changes when you're grown up from when you were a kid. Let's look at the moral of the story that we learned from Snow White. If you take food from a stranger in the woods, you're in danger, then you die. Then a guy, a horny necrophiliac, will come across your body, start making out with your face after you're dead, making out with your head. After you're dead, making out with your head, making out with your head. After you're dead, Snow White might have been anemic. True story. So, I know I asked you guys earlier how romantic you were as an audience. I always just like to know where people's love scale is. But that's a pretty broad question. So let's get more generalized. Do you guys think that there's somebody out there for everybody? Yeah, you guys? Yeah? That's a very optimistic answer. I like it. I agree. I agree. I think that there's somebody out there for everybody. I mean, sometimes you see people and you're like, well, not them. But, you know, but for us, there's somebody out there for us. There's people you're like, nah, they're going to die alone. Found dead in their apartment with their face eaten by their own cat. He has a cat that would totally eat his fucking face off if he died. And she'd be all fat and guilty about it. Just oh, good times. So, I was in Vegas a while ago, and I saw this guy walking down the strip, and he was memorable because I just, like, one look was like, he'll die alone. And just because he was, everything about him kind of contradicted itself. Like he was bald but had a long ponytail. That's weird. You know, he's a very large man wearing a very small t-shirt. Why? Wearing socks and Crocs, my favorite. Just walking down the strip holding an iguana. I swear to God, just holding a live lizard like it was take your iguana to the strip day and everybody else fucking forgot. Weirdest thing about this guy wasn't the iguana. It was the fact that this man was wearing a wedding ring. Which means that somebody saw him and looked at him and went, yep. That's the whole package, you know? Bald ponytail, big tight t-shirt, socks and Crocs, iguana, check, checkity, check. Made me realize that man, he has a love story with something. And I wanted to know what it was, so I followed him. But I did not talk to him because I did not want to. So I made it up. Here's what I think happened. This song is called Love in a Reptile Store. They fell in love at the reptile store. Well, he's the kind of guy who owns an iguana. He's got a ponytail and he lives with his mama. He's got a blacklight poster of Lord of the Rings. Stays up every night playing Magic the Gathering. 35 and overweight, his name was Ivan. He had to walk from home cause his mama wouldn't drive him. He was breathing kinda heavy when he walked through the door, never thinking he would find love at the reptile store. Well, on the lizard food aisle stood a girl named Sarah. She had a lazy eye and was chewing on her hair. She was humming the theme song to Deep Space Nine when the boa with the ponytail caught her good eye. He was breathing kinda heavy when he reached for the iguana treat. Sarah got nervous, started staring at her feet. Ivan said, I really like your sandals and your socks. Sarah said, that's nice of you, I really like your Crocs. Then they talked about iguanas and they talked about Star Wars, never thinking they just found love at the reptile store. So Sarah came over and she brought her iguanas to Ivan's little room in the basement at his mama's. He showed her his comic books and action figures too. Then they stayed up late watching Doctor Who. He was breathing kinda heavy when he walked her to the door. Then a goodnight kiss turned into something more. Then they both did something they had never done before. And that's the story about how two crazy lizard lovers found love at the reptile store. Supposed to be kind of an indie folk breakaway song, and it turned out just country as fuck. And it was not my intention, but sometimes you just can't hide where you're from. Like, I live in Los Angeles. For the last 10 years I've lived in Los Angeles. But I'm from a little town in Texas. But I live in Los Angeles now. But anyway, sometimes my country comes out. My brother still lives in the town that we grew up in. It's called Amarillo, Texas. And my brother wants to move to Los Angeles because he wants to have his own reality TV show. Yeah, I was like, come on, Ben, they already have The Biggest Loser. You don't know him. But it got me thinking, there's too much reality TV as there is, right? So I wrote a song. This one's just called Bad TV. Turn on my TV and what do I see? Toddlers in Sierras and my super sweet 16. Is it just me or is reality TV becoming a disease? Doesn't have a vaccine, but we all have to look to episodes and we're hooked on some kind of bad TV. Now I know this has happened to you before. Even guys just trying to check the football score. You didn't mean to change the channel. What you see you can't ignore. Now you're sucked in watching the Jersey Shore. You want to change the station, it'll ruin your reputation. If your friends get confirmation that you like the situation, cause you've got no explanation for your snooky fascination or the tube of lubrication, and that's what I call bad TV. You got Top Chef, Top Design, Chopped and Intervention, Joe Millionaire, I eat my hair, that's my strange addiction. Wipe out, flipping out, flipped his house, hunters, backwards, love, flavor, love, and all those big brothers, sister wives, wife swap, 19 kids and counting, Kate plus 8, John went away, Amazing Rates, Ace of Cakes, Pawn Stars, Storage Wars, Real Housewives, tree houses, tiny houses, little people, cheating spouses, people eating weird food, people dating in the nude, people dating in the dark, people playing with the sharks, people driving fast cars, people dancing with the stars, barbecues, interviews, people getting hairdos, people getting tattoos, bars getting rescued, people fishing, people cleaning, people singing, singing, singing. That's what I call bad TV. That's a lot of words in a row. Well, now it's time to go. I'm gonna end this flow like a TV show. You've been chopped, pack your knives and go. You did not receive a rose. Your time is up. You're dead to wish your tours. You're get off the bus. You're racing to your weird. You're on Dateline with Chris Hansen. Say goodbye, pack your bags and leave the mansion. Sashay away. I'll be the saint. America's spoken. Take your walk of shame and I'll announce the name right after the break. And teary-eyed contestants try another show on every night, and all of it brought to you by what I call bad TV. Bad TV. Bad TV. We got tons of time. That was fun. You're really good. Does anybody speak Spanish? Oh, then you're gonna like this. For those of you who don't, we're gonna teach you some Spanish. Or who cares about you, as said her. Is that Natalie? Did you say who cares about you? I think he did. She's building a wall. Don't say me build wall. So I wrote a song that's completely in Spanish, and I realized that I don't speak Spanish well, so I had to add in translations to keep me accountable. So this song. I wanted to show how beautiful the Spanish language is, but then when it was yes, it's a beautiful language. Not what I do to it, but it was supposed to be beautiful until it was translated back to me what I had been saying, and so there's verses in Spanish and then there's verses in English, and I hope you enjoy both. Mi culo está en fuego. Mi culo está en fuego. Pongo sus manos en mis pantalones. Por favor, por favor. Mi chichis muy pequeño, mi chichis muy pequeño. Cuando por 4 ya andas, por favor, por favor. My butthole is on fire. My butthole is on fire. Put your hand in my pants. Please. Please. My boobies are very small. My boobies are very small. How much for 4 tires? Please. Please. Mi culo está en fuego. My butthole is on fire. Pongo sus manos en mis pantalones. Put your hands in my pants. Mi chichis muy pequeño. My boobies are very small. Cuando por 4 ya andas, por favor, por favor. How much for 4 tires, please, por favor? Gracias. The reason why I don't speak any other languages, it doesn't work out very well. Yeah, I know that one. I think we're gonna play that one. I know. Yeah, my wife ended up president of the HOA board last year, and I mean that's the fucking worst. These are people that we live near, and we thought we even I think thought we liked some of them until that happened, and then just no. But there was one in particular. It's my next door neighbor. Just fuck that. This song is dedicated to my next door neighbor. It's just called Knock Knock Go Away. I'm not gonna say hello to you just because I live next door to you. I'm just gonna ignore you 'cause you're my neighbor. From the day that you moved in, I didn't want to be your friend. I just want to pretend you don't exist. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm not home. I'm not trying to be brash. I'm just trying to take out the trash. Do you think that maybe I could get past without saying hello? Or telling me a joke? By the way, that joke was racist! Now, go away! Go away! Go away! You're the worst! Alright. Your curtains are way too see-through. Yeah, I can see right into your bedroom. So if you think your wife's cheating on you, it's true.
It's true.
With a guy named Hugh. He's way bigger than you.
Way bigger than you.
You want to talk about it? Go away. Go away. Go away. And go to hell. So your wife's sleeping with you. No big deal. She's been sleeping with the whole neighborhood for years. Like Jim and Steve and Steve's pool guy. I guess she's sleeping with everybody but you. I slept with her. You see that guy playing the guitar over there? Doing those sick licks? That's Chris Constable. Yeah, he gave your wife some sick licks. That little guy on the piano over there, tickling the ivories. His name's Alex Burke. Tickled your wife's ivories real good. The man behind me pounding away on the drums, that's Nick Gaffney. He pounded your wife. Just like that, it was real fast. Give me the old 1-2. Laying down those sweet, soft, and low bass lines. That's Antuntonivich. He thumped her nice and slow. And knock, knock, go away. Knock, knock, go away. Go away. This song is done. Hope my neighbor doesn't know about my band. King Bing and his wife. In the best way possible. They're great. This album wouldn't have happened without these guys, especially Alex Burke and Chris Constable. They produced the album. Alex talked me into doing this live show. I would have never done this because this is very uncomfortable for me. I like being up here alone, so to have 3 men behind me is just like college. This is great. But he did all the audio mixing, and they both produced the album, and it turned out really well. I can't wait for you to hear it. But I'm so happy that everybody could come together and play this album. The next track I wrote because we all live in Southern California, and it's fucking 70 degrees and sunny almost every day, and I'm see-through. I'm like a hairless cat. I need to stay out of the sun or I'll burst into flames. And the Beach Boys have a lot of great songs about having fun in the sun and everything, but there's really not a lot of songs about people that don't have a lot of fun in the sun. So I wrote one. This one's called Fun in the Sunscreen. Well, get your bathing suits on, grab your friends, we're gonna go to the beach. But don't forget to pack the SPF 80 sunscreen for me. I'll be putting it on my head down to my feet. 'Cause we're gonna have fun in the sun until I start turning pink. Yeah, we're gonna have fun in the sun until I start turning pink. I think I need another coat of the banana boat. I'm a muffin top and lower back. And that itching that I'm feeling is the skin starts to peeling from a sunburn I got on my upper butt crack. Upper butt crack! While we're sitting patio ordering up fruity drinks. We'll ask the waiter for a water 'cause the sun dehydrated me. My friends are drinking margaritas, not me. I got the dry heaves. 'Cause we're gonna have fun in the sun, except for me, I think I have to leave. 'Cause we're gonna have fun in the sun, except for me, I just threw up on a tree. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm so sunburned. Where are my pasty people at? With your freckle butts and your floppy hats, we can all hang out together in the bright sunshiny weather under a big ass beach umbrella, and we'll hide from the sun trying to figure out why we came. While the tan people say you should lay out, you're really pale. But they're naturally tan and I'm white and red and in pain. 'Cause I never have fun in the sun, now I'm burned and I need first aid. 'Cause I never have fun in the sun, I burn my buns and I'll be sick for days. 'Cause I never have fun in the sun, I burn my buns and I'll be sick for days. Just had my moles checked last week. So far, so good. I wrote this next one. It was right when America was going through. This was last year, last summer, when America was going through the the bathroom issue with whether or not transgender people should be allowed to go to the Target bathroom. And I saw that news story. I was in a hotel room in San Antonio, and I was like, I need to write a song about it. Because I'm tough, you know. But my dad's a minister, so I was like, but I don't want to be fucking preachy. So I was like, well, maybe I'll try to write it, you know, like from the point of view of something else that might have trouble, you know, being tolerated or fitting in. So I was like looking through like maybe animals, like from the point of view of an animal. So I was researching all these different animal facts to find out which one would probably have a hard time fitting in. Comics do weird things in hotel rooms, you know. That's not the weirdest I did that day, even. So I'm researching all these little animal facts, and I found the octopus, and I thought, well, that would have trouble fitting in. It has eight legs, you know, and so it's probably hard to buy roller skates, you know, expensive and everything. And then I read an interesting fact about an octopus, that an octopus has has 3 hearts, which I think would make it very tolerant. And so I wrote a song about an octopus that didn't fit in, that wanted to make a place where other people could fit in. And so he opened up a bed and breakfast called the 8-Legged, 3-Hearted 5-Star Bed and Breakfast. This song's called the 5-Star Bed and Breakfast. I got a friend named Gus. He was getting tired of all the hate. People everywhere would laugh at him and stare, cause he's an octopus on roller skates. He said, you can take your normal and I'll take all the rest. And this is what he did. He took his wife and his kid and they opened up a bed and breakfast. The 8-Legged, 3-Hearted 5-Star Bed and Breakfast, where the lights always on, the doors always open, and the skates are always rolling. I said, everybody's welcome on a sign on the front door. Valet or self-park, 8 legs and 3 hearts welcome you to the bed and breakfast. So 1 by 1 and 2 by 2s, they all came marching in. A cow that couldn't moo, a single pregnant kangaroo, and a couple of gay penguins. A bunny rabbit brought his girlfriend and their 156 kids, who all called him Papa. We were all pretty sure that none of them was his. The 8-Legged, 3-Hearted 5-Star Bed and Breakfast, where the lights always on, the doors always open, and the skates are always rolling. Said everybody's welcome on a sign on the front door. It's a funky Noah's Ark, 8 legs and 3 hearts welcome you to the bed and breakfast. And the visitors, they just kept on coming. So Gus just kept on letting them through the door. See, he'd made up his mind that no one would be declined. If they ran out of room, he'd just build another floor. 1 store, 2 stores, 3 stores, 4. Let them all in, we can squeeze a few more. 5 stores, 6 stores, 7 and 8. There were mountain lions and city snakes. 9 stores, 10, and they kept on coming. So Gus decided to upgrade the plumbing from north and south, east and west. Everybody wanted a room at the 8-Legged, 3-Hearted 5-Star Bed and Breakfast, where the lights always on, the doors always open, and the skates are always rolling. Said everybody's welcome on a sign on the front door. It's a funky Noah's Ark, 8 legs and 3 hearts welcome you to the bed and breakfast. And the bed and breakfast kept on climbing, 30 stories now and looking great. The house was featured in a magazine because the penguins decorated it. And Gus still waits in his roller skates on the front porch waiting for guests. So if you don't fit in, feel alone, need a friend, book a room at the bed and breakfast. The 8-Legged, 3-Hearted 5-Star Bed and Breakfast, where the lights always on, the doors always open, and the skates are always rolling. Said everybody's welcome on a sign on the front door. It's a funky Noah's Ark, 8 legs and 3 hearts welcome you to the bed and breakfast. Woo-hoo. You guys settling up? Yeah, wait staff, make sure the wait staff here at Flappers. I know a lot of comedy clubs, they're not great, but here they take really good care of you guys. They also take really good care of us. So make sure and tip them heavily if you have a couple extra bucks, $100 or so. Just I know they'd appreciate it. And if you want to on the way out, the band, I can't pay them very much because I'm cheap. So just greedy as hell. So on the way, if you want to throw a couple bucks in the band's tip case here, that they would appreciate that. I know too. And we'll be out there on your way out the door, blocking your exit with copies of the new album. You can buy one of those, and when you buy it, they're $10 a piece. So my record label won't let me charge any more than that because they want to sell more. So they're $10 a piece, and when you buy one, give me your email address, and you'll get the digital download the second it comes out. And also tonight we have promotional T-shirts, and you'll get the joke after the last song, but they just say "drunk people lose shoes" on them. So come by and say hi. We'll be on your way out the door. I'll leave you with this song. You guys have been, I cannot thank you enough for being here tonight. I know the majority of you are all my friends, so really thank you for coming. Kelly and Chloe and Jackie and Aaron and unnamed people that my broken toys and Ryan and Molly and Trish and Danielle and everybody that came. And if I didn't name you, it's because I'm a terrible friend. So this song was written. It was the very first of the songs that kind of led to my musical comedy career. It's the second part to the fairy tale song. I was actually reading a fairy tale story to one of my nieces or nephews. I actually don't remember now. And it was the story of Cinderella, and the kid was 100% relating to the Cinderella character, and I was reading the book 100% relating to the evil stepmother. And that's how this song got written. This song's just called Cinderella, also known as Drunk People Lose Shoes. Oh, that's me. I start this one. Fairy tales aren't always how you remember them. Cinderella was a really good housekeeper, kind of ungrateful to the stepmother that took her in. She was always complaining, a whiny brat if you ask me, bitching about the fact that she had to clean. I mean, come on, this nice lady put a roof up over your head, so suck it up, Cinderella, and make the bed. Suck it up, Cinderella, make the bed. Well, despite her attitude, she gets invited to a party where she starts hitting on the hottest guy around. Well, come on, Cinderella, no wonder your stepsisters hate you. Cinderella gets around, she's kind of the town pound. Then she gets drunk and starts acting like a stripper. She loses track of time, stumbles down the stairs, loses her glass slipper. Drunk people lose shoes, drunk people lose shoes. Sober people never do. Drunk people lose shoes, drunk people lose shoes. Sober people never do. See, fairy tales aren't always how you remember them. The story changes when you're grown up from when you were a kid. Let's look at the moral of the story that we learned from Cinderella. If you're a whiny little slut that goes to parties and gets drunk, you'll attract the wrong guy who might be rich because of foot fetish. Because if you think about the prince, he likes to make girls try on shoes, try on shoes. Try on shoes, try on shoes. Let's look at the moral of the story that we've learned from this song. Everybody drunk, people lose shoes, drunk people lose shoes. Sober people never do. Drunk people lose shoes, drunk people lose shoes. Sober people never do. Drunk people lose shoes, drunk people lose shoes. Oh, Cinderella now. Oh, sober people never do. Chris Constable, Alex Burke, Nick Gaffney, Antuntonivich. I'm Kristin Keith. Thank you so much. Good night.
We likes octopus. Come on now. You could win $1 million or a baby.
I'm not sure the moral of that story.
There wasn't a moral. There was no moral. The moral. Thank you.
It is this man's birthday. For those that don't remember. Yes, his name is Adam. He just turned 30. Go fuck yourself. Mind your own business. But he is above 21.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Blow it out, make a wish.
Yeah, we're going to rule the world, Sean.
He's getting anal.
Taking over the world.
Not for me.